What's going on, guys? Took the F80 out and we just got to my buddy Lee's house. Let me show you what we're working on. So here it is, FD RX-7. It's my buddy Lee.
What's up?
And we just got the quips wrapped in Federals. But if you look, the wheel well has a giant lip on it. So what we're gonna do right now is jack the car up, take these old wheels off, and we got a fender roller from eBay, so we're gonna try and roll that up and see if we can make these fit. is it doing it? Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and jack the car up and remove these old wheels. Are these OEM wheels?
No, it's like aftermarket.
Some cheap fake 3-piece that have held up for years, so I guess they weren't that cheap.
You want to use this so you don't mess up your pinch weld down here?
Yeah, so you don't get folded up welds,
yeah,
like the ones you have in your car right now. This is what you call a classic. What is this jack? That's the Flintstone wheels on it. Those jack stands look old too, man.
Harbor Freight?
Man, when Harbor Freight first opened, it was cast iron. Yes, sir. Good old Godspeed. No Fortune 500s over here. Alright, so I know you guys are gonna ask, where did you get Federals? He actually bought these tires years ago and he finally just got them mounted.
Brand new?
So, yeah.
Brand new.
Brand new. God knows if this even still work, but.
Got some new lug nuts for it.
Got some eBay specials over here.
Yeah.
God damn.
I need the big boy. Gotta bring out the brother.
The dad.
Yeah, the dad. Ooh, look at that. Not easy.
Jesus Christ, bro. It's like 20 XX in there, man. Look at that.
Ooh, shit. Number, see what year it was made. It shouldn't be too old.
This thing's expire next year, dude.
This brand new then.
Alright, we're about to lower the car. Let's see how much weight his fenders can handle.
Huh?
I feel we're about to lower your car and crank away your fenders.
Dude. Should I go slow, right?
Yeah.
Just send it?
No, don't send it. I think the rear is the one you need to watch first.
It's gonna rub.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna rub. How much lower can I go? You're about to break your side skirt.
Okay, that's it.
That's it? Huh.
Yeah, so it's not that.
I mean, I guess you want to go lower.
Oh, it's gonna settle, right? It's gonna settle.
Yeah, this one will rub a little bit. Oh, you can't put your finger in there.
So we just need to roll the back, then look like the front's okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna hit, man.
So at this right height, the front's pretty much good. I can fit my whole hand in there. And the rear though, the lip is so thick. It's actually hidden right here on top of the tire. So we're gonna go ahead and jack it back up. We're gonna take this one off. Well, we're gonna take both of them off. And we're gonna attempt to roll with the eBay roller. Alright, so what we're gonna do now is, if you look under here, we're gonna try to roll this back. Since his fitment isn't aggressive, I don't think we're gonna have to pull the fender. We're just gonna have to roll this lip. I guess we'll start by saying we've never done this before. So if we fuck it up, you know what not to do. Alright, so once you adjusted all your settings to where you get it to where you want, you go ahead and get the heat gun, heat up your panel so you don't chip your paint, and then slowly work it out. We did notice that depending on what side of the wheel well you're on, you're gonna have to adjust the settings, because it's not gonna fit the same here, or it's gonna sit here on the same exact adjustments. So just be mindful of that. Alright, so it's a bit of a struggle trying to get the right angle for the wheel on the fender. As you can see, it's starting to fold up in this middle section. So I think you see it better from right here. So we're going to continue heating this up and folding in that lip. Alright, so after some time, we were able to get it from looking like that to pretty evenly rolled across. As you can see it better from right here. We didn't end up baking in the fender or anything. We did get one small paint crack right here, but I mean, this is like a 20-year-old car, so we actually can't go any more with this specific fender roller just because of the design. So we have a whole lot more that we can go, but we're pretty maxed out, because once these bolts hit this frame, you can't move it anymore. So it's a pretty ridiculous design. I guess if we had spacers, we might have been able to get some more room out of it. So I don't know, luckily we only have to roll the fenders, we don't have to pull them, because if we had to pull them, this one wouldn't do us any good. That's for the fronts. We have these bolts that are holding on the fender liner. So instead of removing the whole fender liner, we're just gonna go ahead and remove these bolts and see if we can roll them with them off. Alright, so we got those screws out. As you can see, the front fender, it's already started chipping, so we're not gonna be too worried about it when we're rolling it. But we're still gonna heat it up just to make sure that we don't, you know, end up causing the same thing on the rest of the fender.
Shoot.
gritty turbo timer.
And then I have this boost controller here too.
A little gritty boost control timer.
So you can turn up the boost manually. So this is all old technology here. So basically right now we were just on low boost, and then you can push this button right here, and then it becomes high boost. Yeah. So I always run on low boost, and then when I want to race, I just turn on high boost. So yeah, with the high boost.
What about this though?
Bon Jovi.
So here's the finished product. To be honest with you, the fender roller actually didn't do all that much work. We were able to achieve the same thing on the opposite side with just a rubber mallet. It was actually a lot quicker. And we actually had it maxed out, and we couldn't even, you know, roll the fender that much. So if we actually needed to pull the fender, it would have been impossible with that fender roller. So I think if we would have put a spacer on the rotor, we might have had a little bit more room to pull back, but it wasn't that great. On the front, as you can see, it's a little higher, so it doesn't rub at all. Now the rears, where they were a little lower, on this side, if you can see, it barely rubs this outer sidewall, and it's actually more on the passenger side. You can see right there where it's rubbing. So I don't think we're gonna raise it up because we like the fitment there. So since he has adjustable arms, we're probably just gonna throw a couple degrees of camber in the rear, and then slowly dial in the front, maybe drop it a little bit more, and hopefully the front won't need no camber, because he does not have no camber adjustment in the front. But yeah, once he gets more parts in, we'll give you guys a fitment update and record more of the car.